Have you ever wondered how some people seem to manipulate others effortlessly, bending them to their will? Welcome to the fascinating and somewhat unsettling world of dark psychology, a realm where manipulation and coercion reign supreme. In this shadowy domain of the human psyche, power is seized not through physical strength, but through the cunning control of another's mind. It's a tool wielded by those who understand the intricate workings of human behavior, using their knowledge to influence and dominate. But this isn't a journey through the minds of supervillains or fictional characters. This is a journey through the minds of real people we interact with every day. By understanding dark psychology, you can shield yourself from becoming a puppet on someone else's strings. You can learn to recognize the signs of manipulation, the subtle tactics of coercion, and the invisible chains of control. As we delve into the depths of dark psychology, prepare for a journey that's both intriguing and unsettling. Manipulation is a pervasive tool of dark psychology, often used to control and influence others. Think of manipulation as an artist's palette, filled with a variety of colors, or in this case, tactics. Each tactic, like each color, has its unique properties and effects. Let's delve into a few of these tactics to understand how they function. Firstly, we have gaslighting. This is a subtle yet potent form of manipulation where the manipulator makes the victim question their own reality. Picture this: you're quite certain that you've left your keys on the table, but someone insists they were in your pocket all along. Repeat this over time, and you might begin to doubt your own memory. That's gaslighting in action, and it can be incredibly disorienting. Next, we have fear-mongering. This tactic plays on our primal instincts. The manipulator presents a perceived threat, real or imagined, and positions themselves as the only solution. It's like being in a dark forest, hearing a growl and following the person who promises safety. Fear can make us incredibly susceptible to manipulation. Then there's guilt tripping. It's the art of making someone feel responsible for the manipulator's feelings or problems. Imagine a friend who blames their bad day on the fact that you were too busy to meet them for lunch. That's guilt tripping. It can make you feel obligated to act in ways you wouldn't normally choose to. These tactics, and many others, are often used subtly and covertly to control and influence behavior. They may seem innocuous individually, but when artfully combined, they can form a potent cocktail of manipulation. Recognizing these tactics is crucial. It's like learning the enemy's battle plan. It gives you a fighting chance. Remember, manipulation doesn't always come with a sinister laugh and a dark cloak. Sometimes it's dressed in a friendly smile and a helping hand. It's important to stay vigilant and discerning. Manipulation is a dangerous tool, but awareness is the first step towards defense. Persuasion, when wielded with ill intent, becomes a potent weapon in the arsenal of dark psychology. Persuasion is a powerful tool, one we often use without even realizing it. It's inherent in our everyday interactions, from convincing friends to try a new restaurant, to swaying our colleagues' opinion in a work meeting. But in the shadows of dark psychology, persuasion takes on a more sinister role. It becomes a mechanism to alter perceptions, influence decisions, and ultimately control minds. Imagine a puppeteer pulling strings, guiding the movements of a marionette. That's the power of persuasion in the hands of a master manipulator. They subtly guide your thoughts and actions, all while making you believe that you're the one in control. But how does this happen? The key lies in understanding the persuasive tactics used. These tactics often play on our emotions, our fears, and our desires. They exploit our cognitive biases, the mental shortcuts we use to make sense of the world around us. Take, for instance, the bandwagon effect, a common persuasive tactic. It's human nature to want to belong, to be part of the majority. Manipulators capitalize on this, making us believe that everyone is doing it, thus we should too. Or consider the scarcity principle, another powerful tactic. By making something appear limited or exclusive, they heighten our desire for it. However, it's not all doom and gloom. There are defenses against these tactics of persuasion. Foremost among these is critical thinking. It's about questioning what you're told, examining the evidence, and making decisions based on logic and reason, not just emotion. We need to develop an awareness of the persuasive tactics used against us. We need to recognize when someone is trying to manipulate our perceptions and influence our decisions. And most importantly, we need to remember that we have the power to say no, to resist the allure of the puppeteer's strings. Persuasion can be a force for good or ill, depending on who wields it and how. So let's strive to be mindful, to be critical thinkers, and to use persuasion for the good, not as a tool of manipulation. In the realm of dark psychology, social engineering is the puppeteer pulling the strings. This crafty tactic is all about manipulating people into performing actions or divulging confidential information. It's not some mystical power or secret art, but a calculated exploitation of human psychology. Social engineers are like puppeteers pulling at our emotional strings, playing on our trust and goodwill. They prey on our natural tendency to help others, our desire to follow the crowd, and our fear of conflict or confrontation. They exploit these attributes, bending us to their will, making us dance to their tune. It's a game of chess where we're often unaware we're even on the board. The weapons they wield aren't physical but psychological and can be just as damaging. To combat this, we must arm ourselves with knowledge and skepticism. Question everything, trust sparingly, and always keep your guard up. In the face of social engineering, knowledge is power. Dark psychology unveils the unsettling aspects of human behavior, revealing the potential for manipulation and control. We've delved into the art of manipulation, the power of persuasion, and the influence of social engineering. These are not just abstract concepts, but real tactics that some may use to seize control over others' thoughts and actions. In the face of such tactics, understanding dark psychology is our shield. It equips us with the knowledge to recognize these ploys and resist them. It's not about being paranoid, but about being informed and alert. Every day we encounter a myriad of interactions and communications. Being aware of the dark psychology principles in play helps us to navigate these situations with insight and autonomy, preventing us from becoming mere puppets in someone else's grand scheme. While dark psychology may be unsettling, understanding it empowers us to resist manipulation and maintain control of our own minds.